What is going on, Bulls Nation? Back again for another video, another game, and another win for the Bulls. And, we need this. We need to string a bunch of wins so we can, in the next week, we can afford some losses. And I think we are going to lose to Philadelphia. That's a given. We're going to play some good teams next week. So we got to, take the W's with this. Not so. I wouldn't say Toronto is a scrub, but they are playing good as well. But they're winnable games. We can't give up the games like the Magic, but we almost did. This is too close for comfort. The Thunder game, and I get it. We are hampered with injuries and all that stuff. I do get it, but it can't be this close, man. We have three All Stars. We were doing so good. We can't be giving up leads every game to a bad team like this, because if this was a different team, they would have won the game, or maybe even if Van Vliet was playing the game, we would have lost. But I see signs of, here's the thing with the Bulls, you see signs of growth and then they step back. In the first half, the first quarter, they were playing beautifully. Second quarter, it became close. But towards the end of second, you see them a different jolt of energy on the defensive side. You see them doubling, whenever the ball swing to the post to Siakam. When there is, sometimes it's not even a mismatch, but you see somebody, from the weak side hustle over to the strong side of the ball to double team the ball carrier once he puts the ball on the floor. So you can see him once he releases the dribble, or sometimes when he holds the ball up his head, they force him to pass outside of kind of like the painted area. And that's something they got away with because they were doing so good on that defensive side of the ball that it stops Toronto from, whenever they take bad shots, so that gives us transition points. And it became the opposite. Like we were playing so good in the third quarter, I believe. Latter part of the third, Toronto started coming back, and the Bulls kind of let up. And that is something that they got to work on. And we have veteran team. We have veterans on the team, like our star players. DeRozan has been in the league, I don't know, like 12 years, 14 years. Vuce has been in the league for a while. So has Zach. So this is not a super young team. Yes, I understand that, this team has not been together for too long, but we got veterans who doesn't need to be rattled. Just relax, hold the ball when the other team is going on a run, execute your play, and weather the storm. Because every team in the NBA is going to have a run. Now, the good teams can finish the run, but, somebody like Toronto or Thunder, might give you that W, even though, because they're an experienced team as well. They're not that good. But, again, couldn't be having this, especially now that we are injured. Half of the team is injured. Basically, 6 to 8 weeks is the new timeline for this team. One win at a time, survive. Hopefully we get into the top four. If not, it is what it is. Just stay healthy. But we need every help we could get, right? It's a tough competition at the East now. It's very tough. So hopefully they continue this path. But like I said, some Vucevic, there's a Vuce sighting this game. I mean, Vuce was killing it. Almost had a triple-double. Almost is a stretch. He needed 4 assists. He didn't even finish with 4 assists because they got away with what was working. It became like a hero ball between Zach and DeRozan. Ball is not, moving around. I always said this. We got to get somebody like a George Hill type of point guard that when things are getting rough, that he would take control of the game, hold the ball, not give it to Zach or DeMar, who sometimes it works. They would do an isolation, and then get a timely bucket to, I guess, stop the run. But when it's not working, it almost turns into all right, your turn, now my turn. And that kills the vibe of the team. This game, they should have been dumping it down low to Vuce because that was working. clearing it out, and then when the double comes, because Vuce was doing a great job passing the ball. They have enough spacing. When Vuce was there, they got Demar, who can hit a jumper. It doesn't need to be a triple. Or Zach was on the other side. Kobe, Kobe can hit triples as well. Ayo was there as well. So they, I mean, I once again, we know the weakness of the team, but we're talking about Toronto Raptors here, and they almost doesn't even have a real center. I don't understand why we didn't, went to the well often until it dries out. Just go download a Vooch, dump it down there, stop the pick and pop, take advantage. There's only a few centers in this league that can match up with Vooch if you put him down low. Take advantage of that. If that means taking shots away from DeRozan and Levine, then so be it. But you gotta go where the hot hand is. But again, another takeaway from this, Javonte Green. My goodness, I love that guy. I mean, I guess it's stemming down from the old team that we had from Thibs. You just like to see hustle. And Javonte took the initiative towards the last play when he guarded Siakam and didn't foul. Guarded him straight up, no foul on the ball. We need those kind of energy. And Javonte was instrumental tonight. The cut, timely buckets. Man, I know it's only I think he only scored 8 points, but he got this Caruso effect where his energy, his passion, you want someone like that. And he might be the spark that we're looking for, because honestly, the two most talented guys on defense that we do have, which is in Caruso and Ball, is not going to be back. The reality is they're out for, it's just, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. And the worst might be 2 months, 8 weeks, maybe even more, because they said that, on the timeline would start after the surgery. And Ball, I don't know why it took him like a week to have this surgery. You could have saved another week. And Caruso's going to have his surgery on Monday. So, I mean, hopefully they said that Ball's injury might not even last 8 weeks. But you got to prepare for the worst, like I said. Prepare for 8 weeks. If that means you got to sign some, 10-day contract and whatnot, go ahead and do so. Hardship. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. We got to get this W's. We got to maintain some lead, and we want to get a home court advantage. So by the time those guys come back, hopefully they do, just in time for the playoffs, we have, a little bit of leeway, some practice time, and the crowd would help us. But again, with that being said, a big win for the Bulls. Hopefully this continues on Friday. And again, you'll see me after the game doing this post-game reaction. And hopefully another W. So again, thank you for watching, guys. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel. If you like Bulls content, I'll try to post every single day if I could, if there's any news. If not, we'll talk about different scenarios. But once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.